Hello. I'm dying. Hello everybody, wee wee, how are we all? Hope we're doing well. Lock, thank you for the lurk. Hello everyone else. Hello lurkers. Hello people who aren't lurking. Hello. Just hello. And wee woo. I don't know what the fudge I'm doing.
Wait, what? Oh my god, no!
Surprised it took you that long, Serons? Considering the fact that, you know, you've been here for a good 20 minutes. You've been here waiting for 20 minutes, you weirdo. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Pika is chill. Oh, nope. Pika's on top of my monitor, and I went to pick him up, and he was like, absolutely fudging not, and hissed at me. So, you know, it is what it is. We're just gonna do more questing today because I don't have any plans. It's 2 o'clock. I want to stream for like a good 3 hours at least. But we'll see how things go. You're bathing suit shopping? Why? You never leave the house. I'm sorry, that was so mean and unnecessary. I hope you enjoy the shopping. You have a pool? I didn't fudging know this. Why would I know, actually? That's my question. Is why would I even know? I've also forgotten how to use literally all of my abilities, but that's fine. It's not like I haven't played Dark Knight in a good, like, day.
Town, King of Clowns, leave the stage at once.
Mecha, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. You filmed your backyard so many times when I just called the dog, and you think I pay attention? I fudging don't remember which house is fudging what you've got, where, when, why. I don't remember, okay? I'm sorry. You found a swimsuit that doesn't make you dysphoric and say happy fudge, yeah, Mecha. That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. You ready for the cutscenes? Oh, true. I'm going to have big cutscenes, aren't I, Haris? Hello, Haris. How are you? Mecha, how are you? I don't know if I've asked any of you how you are. I hope you're all doing wonderfully today. I hope you're doing fantastically. I'm also ready for the cutscenes. I just completely forgot that they existed. It wasn't me. I didn't kill him.
Who else could be? Thancred. It could be Thancred. We must hurry.
Also, I just want to like say, because I've been playing through Realm Reborn again on my other character to level them up and get them up to date and all that sort of stuff, I've been dealing with the original voice acting and it's the Warrior of Darkness! Wait, hold on. Aren't they all copies of the Warriors of Light from like the trailers? You got the Warrior, you got the Lalafell Conjurer, you've got the fudging Bard, Nakoti. These are just the... Most of you aren't going to have a single clue what I'm talking about. But Haris knows, and that's what matters. Job said they'll get to you by Friday and you received nothing, so you applied to 10 more jobs this morning. Oof. Well, I hope they get back to you. I hope you hear back from them soon, and it's good news. Thank you for the lurk, Volvent. I appreciate it. Hello, hello. It's the fudging dark. Oh, and they've got... I just realized they've dyed all their clothes black too. That's so cool. Canonically. Well, yeah, no, I realized that. That's so cool. Oh. I'm having a vision. Are these the cutscenes you were talking about? Is it these ones? Or these just happen to also be here, by the way? Like, those are the Warriors of Light, though.
We reclaim the reins of history. This day, we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Oh, it is these ones. Did I literally stop right before the cutscene?
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will.
I do, Mecha.
You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
All of the VODs are on... Hold on. All the VODs are on the VODs channel there. There. It's the very last link. Sometimes I forget to upload the VODs there for like a few days, so I know I'm a few days behind at the moment. But I typically always upload them on YouTube, and if they're not on YouTube, they're definitely on Twitch for 2 weeks, because Twitch has a 2-week VOD limit or whatever, so you can definitely see... You can always definitely see the latest 2 weeks of VODs on Twitch, but if you prefer YouTube, I usually upload them all there. With a bit of a delay, because I'm lazy. Hello, Pika. Ooh. Wait. Yeah, definitely. Fudge. I know there are a lot of tools that you can use to download YouTube videos, like add-ons for your browser or whatever. Like there are a lot of browser plugins that let you download YouTube videos. I'm not saying I condone copyright infringement because I absolutely don't, but in this case, I'm giving you permission. Unfortunately, I can't download and send them myself because they're like several gigabytes big, and nothing lets. It's easy if you could download it yourself rather than have me send it to you, because several gigabytes is just, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Let me know. I'm keen. I'm eager. I have no idea what the fudge you're gonna do, but I'm eager. And yeah. As I'm talking, they're just like staring at each other, having a nice friendly staring contest. Oh my god, the Lalafell jump. Is that Heidelin? Oh, I thought we were gonna say Heidelin. I'm glad that clarified absolutely nothing, thank you.
So you are the Warrior of Light, the savior of Eorzea.
Well, they all saw that.
It's a wonder you didn't come sooner, what with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
I'm glad that the official canon warrior of light has a voice, canonically. That's great.
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Oh. That's pretty cool, though. Ah! And none of us saw that happen? Ah! Oh my god. We're just getting obliterated now, okay. Look at his face! Oh, who died? Is that Thancred?
Hey, you guys are watching Bird Up, the worst show on television.
Gretzky, wee woo, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh my god, Thancred looks so cool, but he also is missing an eye. Wait, is that Thancred? How you doing, Gretzky? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's Thancred. He's doing pretty well for someone who has no depth perception. Oh my god.
Heroes never die.
Pocky, hello, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. You're baking banana bread? Oh my god. Nice. I hope it's going well. I fudging love banana bread. That is good point, Mecha. That was good timing.
Sporting of you to interrupt, but so be it.
You're obsessed with banana bread? Who here doesn't like banana bread though? Like for real? Do I want some? I don't know when I don't know when we'd be able to organize getting some banana bread, but the answer is yes.
Mark well
Thancred's
our
grown a
faces,
beard.
Warrior of light. For we are the warriors of darkness. Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
I love how they just straight up call themselves Warriors of Darkness. And I also love how each of them have like black dyed armor so you can tell like that they're evil, except the black mage just looks the same because their armor's already black. They should have made the black mage all white. You love banana bread? The nuts are usually in it. Wait, there are, sorry, what fudging nuts? You put sultanas? Who puts, okay. Am I the weird one who says who puts anything in banana bread? Am I weird for saying I don't put anything in the banana bread? It's just plain banana bread? Is that weird? Black Mage's outfit's more purple? Not enough goatees to be evil. I mean, he's got one. He's got a full beard. You can't see his... Look. Most Americans put walnuts in banana bread. What the fudge? That's so weird. Oh, the actual Black Mages is more purple. But in all the cutscenes and stuff, you see it, it's black. Nuts and banana bread is a crime. I didn't think that they had them. That's so weird. Last time you put nuts in a banana bread, you got kicked out of the bakery. What were you... What? Why were you putting nuts in a banana bread in a bakery? Did you used to work in a bakery? No, because you got kicked out, not fired. I'm so lost with this comment. The recipe just had sultanas and you had some, so you thought, why not? Okay, that's fair. But... I don't know. I just like banana bread plain. Maybe I'm just weird. They teleport. That's a purple teleport. PG-13 nuts. Oh, did Redsky not?
Really?
Did Redsky not mean the food? I understand the joke now. And I don't know why I'm surprised. Fudging Redsky. Hi, Thancred.
Thancred, are you all right?
No, he's missing an eye. And he's got a beard, sort of. And he's grown his hair out.
Pleasantries can wait.
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
Hey, Sarons, text-to-speech doesn't work if you swear. Thank you so much for the Prime sub, I appreciate it. That's 4 years. Wait, hold on. Who was the other person who subbed for 4 years recently? Is it 4 years as well for you, Sarons? I mean, clearly it is. God, it's been so long. Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Not your Thancred? Well, too bad, it is now. Shaking my head, haven't even been subbed the whole time, Sarons. What are you doing? I'm kidding, by the way, that's the joke. Where the fudge are we? Oh, it's because it's a dust storm. I was like, we were not here beforehand. Different VA. They got rid of all the VAs after Realm Reborn. So yeah, they're going to be different, and they're going to be different forever. Get used to it, lol. That is true. I forgot about that, Sarons. That is true. The original voice actors, yeah, they were.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
I started saying this like 10 minutes ago and then like got cut off halfway through because of the cutscene. But as I was saying a while back, I've recently started leveling my Everon Reborn character for like an off-stream character to play as and want to have as my main and all that sort of stuff, blah, 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 blah. But, I'm now getting used to like hearing original Alphino again. And God, he was such a jerk initially. Like compared to how Alphino is now, Alphino beforehand was just so self-obsessed. He was not nice. And I'm thrown off by it.
My appetite for the dramatic. Have you forgotten the circumstances of our parting? The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then...
Dude entered the scene by standing on the wire over dramatic non-statement. True. He was locked in trying to live up to his grandfather, but he was still a bit of a jerk.
Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Thank Red.
Yeah, thank Red. Anyway. Bad joke is bad.
If nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the all together.
Why? Just why? This is so not necessary.
Eventually, I managed to fashion knives from some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
Remove the animal. Nice view. There's so... I love this squirrel. This squirrel is the savior of my streams. So the what?
Given that I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking, it's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was reunited with you.
No, he's the savior, because if he wasn't there, Twitch would take down my channel.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke?
He's fighting with chipped rocks. No, I worked that out when he said he made his own weapons.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement.
No!
From
Bad.
them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
Me like who's Ravana again? That sounds like a boss I killed one time. Hi, it's me!
And
Memely!
did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more?
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
The Bug King guy with the 4 blades that stabbed Shiva. Oh, that fudger! Yeah, fudge him.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed warriors of darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the warrior of light, I suppose.
I glimpsed the leaders past, if only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
It absolutely was an Ascian.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
Listen, Mecha, we don't gotta question the logic here. I'm also playing a Dark Knight, which, you know, isn't very helpful, but, you know, it's fine. I am the warrior of light. I'm a Dark Knight and a Black Mage. What's the opposite of an Echo? A duck's quack. They have the power of a duck quack. That is all we can... That is exactly what we can infer from this. Thank you. Hi, Pika. Nope. That's not a duck quack. That is a honk. Blessed with the power of the echo and driven to put down primals, despite his declaration that they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exceptional individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. Unless they didn't exist before. They simply appeared. I recall no such adventurers, and I would not soon forget their like, nor would any of us, I think. One of our primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is how I found Memely. Ah, the memories. It seems like only yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had the distinct impression that it was not the first time a band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that a band of I just need to reset myself. Preternaturally gifted adventurers has been traveling the land, slaying primals without our knowledge. 'Twould imply gross negligence on our part. I mean... You guys did use forbidden magic and then just disappear for an entire expansion, but... Aside, yeah, are they not meant to be grossly negligent? That's literally it. Didn't they let the Crystal Braves, like, almost kill Nanamo as well? Like, or whatever. Like, we got betrayed by the entire group of people who we created. Like, there's... The track record, not great, you know? Also, Bahamut, 5 years ago. Again, a failure of the Scions. Not doing too good, are they? For the present, we must needs concentrate on what we do know, namely that Lord Ravana is no more. Vidofnia must be informed. The news may render her more receptive to Sir Amric's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave. Simply being in the vicinity of this colony is giving me a headache. If you have need of me, I shall be with Master Matoya. I would beg her assistance with the search for Minfilia. Right. Wait, Minfilia is missing? I thought she escaped with Memely. Yeah, about that, no. Okay, let's, is there, hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like a little hole in the wall? But I realize there's a hole in the ground here because there is no hole in the wall here. There's like, that one goes up the next floor. I know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. It's fine. You don't have to know what I'm talking about. Hi, Vidofnia! Please save me from embarrassing myself. I'd not thought to see thee again so soon, mortal. If thou seekest the night, I know that she hath long since departed for Ishgard. Wait, who? Kale? Kale? Hi, Kale. How are you? Hope you're doing well. What's up? How are you? How are things? Kale, 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 Kale. That is pretty much everyone's reaction to Kale just randomly showing up in chat. Who? I'm doing great. How are you, Kale? I am dreading tomorrow, actually. I woke up this morning at about 9 AM and was like, ugh, I have work tomorrow. So, you know, it's fine. Yeah, I did. I woke up, was like, I don't want to go to work tomorrow. And everyone else, like my family, Pocky, everyone was like, you've got all day. It's Sunday. Don't worry about tomorrow. And I'm like, but I am. How am I meant to spend my last day of freedom? Playing video games. Sit up straight in your chair. Since when do you sit up straight, Serons? Like, literally never. I still have no idea who the knight that he's talking about is, but my thanks for Vidofnia, but it was not for her that we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana, who has been summoned by Nath, has been again laid low. I'm lucky I have weekends off. I don't feel lucky. I feel like I'm caught in the cog that is capitalism. Capitalism. How's here, AJ? I must be presentable. Wow. Kale, look how much power you have over Serons. I don't know why you do, but you do. You're dreading work on Monday? Hang on. Oh, shut up, Retsky. I know you don't work Mondays. It's your own fault for not running off into the woods. I can't run off into the woods alone. Or with you. I can't run off into the woods with anyone. That's not conducive to living in a society. You work at 6 a.m. to... Oh, it's so early. And it's on a Sunday too. Rip, Kale. Rip. Truly, once more you mortals have succeeded where mine own kind did fail. You have our deepest thanks. See, AJ said... Yeah. How are you going to have a computer connected to the internet to play video games on if you're in the woods with no power? How are you going to communicate to all of your friends who are not in the woods with you when you got no technology, no devices, no phone reception? Smoke signals! They won't reach that far. No what? People in America aren't going to see my smoke signals in Australia. Morse code by radio waves. Tell me, Serons, what radio waves? How are you going to produce the radio waves without power? Watching reality TV again. Cat, hello, wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. You have each other and that's all that's needed. Wow. But I have other friends too, Kale. Last time Australia was on fire, we saw the smoke. Okay, that was, first of all, not the last time Australia was on fire. Australia has been on fire many times since then and will continue to be on fire many times. But that was a big fudging fire. So, you know, that was, yeah, I know which one you're talking about. That was disastrous. Reality TV is your downfall. Oof, rip cat. Also, Pika's come to say hi as well. Pika was like, oh my god, chat's popping off. Kale's here, Cat's here. Pika says hi. He's also very visibly confused. Fire. Help, bird. Yeah, he needs a lot of help, huh? You've been trying to write, but brain no go. Mood. Fudging mood. With that, we could take credit. The god fell by another's hands. Wait. Did the Warriors of Darkness actually kill the Primal? Is that what I missed? I'm so fudging stupid. Pumpkin told you to use AI. No. No AI. Fudge AI art and writing. Serons? Retsky is never going to write that. And as you said, if he does, he is going to subject all of us to it. So... please don't, or I will have to unmod and ban you. Gonna write things. Don't you fudging? No, that makes me very uncomfortable. Please do not. Please don't. I'm not even gonna ask nicely. Just don't. Revelation upon revelation, regardless, is cause for celebration. The Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. But to another matter, I have tidings for thee as well. Regarding the Ish Guardian's invitation, I love how Kat and Kale are having a great conversation about something which I have absolutely no idea what it is. But you know what? That's fine. You two have fun. I acknowledge, and am confused. Your banana bread's ready? Fudge, yes, Pocky. When you sharing? Oh, fudge, he talked to his sire about the war and the peace offering and stuff. Okay, how's the answer? For 1,000 years I've mourned my beloved, who gave her life to forge a peace thy king betrayed. Such was my lot until a child of Ishgard came unto me. For want of warmth she wrapped herself in a dream, yet the world still remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned, for redemption she sacrificed and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's conviction, be it for weal or be it for foe. Such is the folly and glory of man and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us and we have made it. We will keep faith with you who walk in the light. So it's peacetime now. Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey unto Ishgard on behalf of my people. Oh my god, peace between dragon and human? Nana bread for all? Hell yes. Anyway, Pocky, I hope you weren't planning on eating it all yourself, because I don't know if you're going to even have any for yourself. You're going to have to share it with all of us, and we'll probably eat everything. Sorry. Just Pocky bakes banana bread, plans to eat it, has none left. We are honored to receive your answer and will convey your words to our allies without delay. Is happening, Azel. Would that you were here to see it. Man, rest in peace. Big compliment when everyone enjoys your baking. Pocky, do I tell the story of people enjoying of a particular person constantly complimenting your cooking?
Even as the scions celebrated the
Or
return of a long-lost friend, honorable
okay.
men plotted to deprive them of another.
No, Pocky said no, so I won't. Oh, what was that?
Honorable men, to whom Sir Emmerich was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
No, guys, if Pocky doesn't want to tell, don't make Pocky tell, okay? Let's leave it at that. If Pocky doesn't want to say anything, then just let it
Honorable
pass.
men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood.
Oh, he was stabbed!
Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
I thought that they just bumped into him because they didn't like him. I am paying attention to the game. I just didn't realize he was stabbed. I just thought that someone bumped into him, maybe did, like, you know, the thing that thieves do when they bump into someone and they pickpocket them at the same time. I thought that's what happened. Nah, straight up I'm fudging stabbing. It showed him falling with a knife. And I saw him falling. I did not see the knife. It was too dark. It was too dark. It was too dark. I didn't see it. Let us not keep Sir Emmerich waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Quite well, forgive me. You have given me rather a lot to digest. This whole affair with the Ishgardians and the Dravanians and our friends nowhere to be found. You didn't see the giant handle? I did not, no. I didn't see it. I did not see any object in him. I didn't. We can but face them head on one at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to our allotted task and leave the others to theirs. No, I pay more attention to the game than you. Shut the fudge up, cat. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we'll find Ida and Papalina and Minfilia as well. These troubles will soon be but a memory, one which we will look back on together. Cat probably wasn't paying attention to the game and still saw the... I mean, he did... Wait, did Cat literally say I wasn't paying attention to the game? No, that was Kale. Okay. I thought Cat said it. Pray, do not misunderstand. I did not mean to imply it would be otherwise. I merely wish I'd rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphal moments. Triumphal? Not triumphant. Triumphal. This game's fudging English, man. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy many more glorious victories soon enough, and you may rest assured I will play my part in them to the very hilt. The very hilt that stabbed Sir Emmerich. It's a word? But it was used in the same context that someone would say... I already... Fudge, what was it? Triumphant. Triumphal? It's a dumb word. I'm gonna be salty about it for the next 2 hours. Made, carried out, or used in celebration of a great victory or achievement. Is that not just triumphant? Maybe not. Okay. But in this context, I could have said triumphant. I merely wish I had rejoined our grand adventure at one of its more triumphant moments. Because triumphant is an adjective, and it's describing the moment. You're going back to bed. See you, Cat. Thanks for dropping in. I appreciate you. Get some sleep, get some rest. Wow. I am not offended because I'm not surprised you do it every time. Bye, Cat. Thancred shut up when his friends were almost dead, and it's the exact opposite. Literally. He was like, I wanted to be here when things were going down and happening. Then fudging show up earlier, you dummy. You've had many rests today? Rip. Oh my god, the owl's on my head. Look at it, isn't it so cute? I love the fudging owl. I figured I can't mount in the city. No, leave the owl alone. It's done nothing to you. Just because you hate birds. Magnificent and magnifique, same meaning, different saying. See, but like, magnifique is okay because I've heard of it before. Went to bed at 10, woke up at 10, is 12:30. Oh my god. It's so early. I would never be awake at 12:30 a.m. That's a lie. I have several times in the past. We're not going to question it. What's up, friends? You've returned. In this, at least, the fates are kind. Greetings, First Commander. It pleases me to inform you that Vidofni has accepted Sir Amric's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. Hold up, Vidofni is a female? You donate monthly to New Zealand conservation rescue for the birds? Oh, that's nice. I love that. Okay, so you just hate my bird. I mean, look, I knew that was the case anyway, but like, it still hurts. That's kind of obvious. Shut the fudge up. I didn't know horrors. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Ah, is he otherwise engaged? Alphino, take the fudging hint. They literally said, well, at least this is a good thing. If only he were here to hear it. Take the hint, Alphino. He's dead. Oh, he's not dead. I couldn't tell they're dragons. Literally, Redsky, I'm like, oh, I didn't know Vidofni was a female. It's a fudging dragon. I wasn't exactly looking to determine its gender, if it was even modeled. It's questionable enough that the world with over a dungeon of races has anywhere close to 2 genders. Unfortunately, this game is very much programmed with 2 genders in mind. That is all. That's all I've got. Sleeping off a knife to the gut. What happened? Will he live? The chirurgeons tell me he'll make a full recovery, but had Lord Edmont and Lord Artoirel not been on hand when the assassin struck, he would not have been so fortunate. For a mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land a telling blow. I hate that, Retsky. A lot. Thanks. The attack was just the beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame? Hello? You kind of hated writing it? Well, you still wrote it. So this is on you. Caught us by surprise. We've been dousing the fires, but for everyone we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. It is plain these fires were started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there'll be no end to this. Will you help us find them? Yes. Then let us be about it. Then what are you 2 doing in here? Were you just waiting for us to return? We could have been like another few weeks. Like, you don't know. We could have died. Maybe we would have never returned. Ooh. Fudge you. You know what's funny as well about that? Is like glanced over at chat. I saw the sound alert notification pop up. Yuki, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well today. I saw the fudging sound alert pop up, but before I had time to process what it was, it jump scared me anyway. Primal accessories are fending, primal accessories for slaying. Fending is tank and slaying is DPS, right? I don't remember. The flames are spreading. We must needs begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise location where the fires are set? Maybe there's a pattern. If there is, we've yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both the pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think it best to divide our forces. Master Alphino, Mistress Y'shtola, I'd have you take charge of the investigation in foundation. Wait, isn't that just the whole fudging... Oh, foundation being the... Never mind. I was going to say, I thought it was the city. No, it's not the city. I'm an idiot. It's the foundational layer. Anyway. As you wish, mayhap Tataru can be of assistance as well. Are they building inspectors? Yeah, totally. That's exactly... Well, I mean, they are inspecting the fires that are being lit in the building. So yes, they're building inspectors now. Yep. Meaning Mimily and me get the pillars. Oh, they'll like me up there. And the question is, will the grizzled old rogue striking a pose over there be joining us? Is that Thancred? That's Thancred. Thancred of the Signs of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. Thancred over here, flirting. I'll bet. The name's Hilda, a scion, eh? And there I was thinking I'd found a fellow ruffian amongst all these illustrious personages. I remain here to coordinate the fire. You'd flirt too. I mean, look. Hilda does look pretty. I get it. I get it. Having none of it. Yeah, literally. She's like, oh boy. Oh boy. If you learn of value, pray for me immediately, that is all. Well, we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passers-by. In my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should know. Fair. The infamous Lord Emmanuel de Fortom, lover of women and wine. They neither care for him that much. They say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just the sort of fellow I had in mind. Good suggestion, Mimily. I'm glad I could suggest it to you. Yep, you're welcome. Grizzled I will accept, but old? Oh yeah, true. I mean, look, Thancred, you have a beard and your hair is long and white. You're old now. Congrats. That's what officially, like, that's how you know you're old. When you have a beard and long white hair. Okay, where am I heading? Oh, hello there, Kika. I didn't see you there. Hello. Oh, okay. Do I? Oh, I do have ventures. Hi, Pika. Yes. He is being really interesting today. Not in like a bad way, just in an I don't know way. I don't have any duplicates to give you. What? I don't. Oh my god, it's so full of junk. Why do I have so much junk in here? Ah! It's fine. I don't need any more bank space. I don't need it. I've got plenty of room in my inventories. Well, well, if it isn't Mimily, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old girl? Yeah, everything's the matter. Ah, yes, the arsons. Dreadful business, that. Can you imagine your city literally being set on fire day in and day out and just being like, dreadful business? And awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it at all. Is that another building set on fire? Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor along with most of the other houses. Can't have the odd pile going up in flames after all. In case you're wondering why the Hoplon is awash with refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to those unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man, not even a knife in the ribs can spare him from his duties. Actually, old girl, if you're thinking of questioning the refugees, I'm not old. I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to distressed and despondent young maidens. You fudging wood. You're old. I'm literally a few months older than you, Kale. Shut the fudge up. Wait a moment, I know what that is. You're giving me one of your looks, aren't you? You do mean injustice, old girl. I'll have you know my heart yearns for but one rose, prickly though she may be. Yeah, old? No, you're old. Shut up, Kale. You meanie. That's the best I can do, I'm sorry. Since you remain unconvinced, very well, if it would help to prove the purity of my intentions, I shall gracefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. Look. I've realized that, You have the brain cell. That's what I've realized. And you're having it more often these days, which is not great. You don't right now, then who does? If you don't have it and I don't have it, it's on vacation. God dang it. Didn't just take a vacation. Doesn't mean. For our next steps, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees, I shall investigate locations where the fires are set. Join me, Hilda. You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have you roaming around in an unfamiliar city all by your lonesome, can we? You'll only get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. You've been distracted by a man too much to have any brain cells. This is true. This is true and unfortunate. Well, I guess it's fortunate for you, but like, unfortunate for me, who does not have the brain cell, so. But I hope that's going well for you. Seems like it is. Went to the aquarium. I haven't been to the aquarium in fudging ages. I'm trying to remember when the last time I have been to the aquarium is. Was I in high school? Oh my god, I love that. I don't have anything else to say, just I love that. Plushies are so cool and stingrays are so cool. So you put them together, and it's great. I think I would have preferred a shark though. Or, I was gonna say or a dolphin, and then I remembered how horrible dolphins are. Okay, Retsky, I was not gonna make the Steve Irwin joke. Okay. I did think of that. I lied when I said I didn't have anything else to add because I did think of that, and then I was like, no, I can't do Steve Irwin poorly like that. The shark plushies weren't as cute. Fair enough.
Hey Johnny, committed murder.
No, I didn't. Back says, hi, wee woo, how are you? Hope you're doing well. What is up? How are things? I just realized how incriminating that sound effect is now that I am a lawyer. Also, the more I hear that sound effect, the less edited it sounds, which is slightly concerning to me. But I'm glad you're doing all right, Thaxos. I just asked that, and you said you're all right. It was never edited. What do you mean? It was absolutely edited. Shut the fudge up. We had fun making that? Wait a minute. You helped? I thought Thaxos did that himself. Oh, yeah. I do remember that now. Next, you'll tell me the Disciple of the Handjob is edited. Look, it is edited, but to be fair, the amount of times I've said Disciple of the Handjob, I can't forget I am. As we established like 5 minutes before you arrived here, Thaxos, I don't have the brain cell today. So, yeah, I forget my own lore. It do be like that. But I'm doing great. I'm not looking forward to work tomorrow simply because I want more weekend, please. Thanks. But I'm doing good. Yep, that's all I got. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbors shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with the clothes in our backs. Were it not for the church's generosity, I don't know what we'd do. It's funny that all these homes are being set on fire and they can't like put any of them out because they keep being lit up. And yet I'm not seeing a single flame anywhere. You look important, sir. Come, my brothers and sisters, there is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Did the church start the fire so that way they could provide help and aid to the people who've been displaced from the burning buildings and therefore make themselves out to be the good guys? So they can then spread how evil Sir Amric is for arguing against the church and therefore get more support and take that support away from Sir Amric? You started the fires? Kale, come on. Why would you do that? You don't even play this game. Why would you do that? You fight down a crowd of over-leveled mobs, beat your way through a minor boss just for the game to No! Oh, I feel that pain so greatly, Mecha. What game was this? What game is this? So I can trash talk it. For fun? Yo, look. You could have started any other fires in any other video game, Kale. I'm sure there's a game called Arsonist Simulator, or Fire Simulator, or something. Fates the Traitor Soul, 2009. I've not heard of it, but it sounds trash because it crashed, and that's not great. That's all I got, I'm sorry. I really don't have the brain cell today. I can't be mean. We were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop and Sir Amric and the Dravanians. Trust in your heart, brother, and pay no heed to the lies of lesser men. They seek only to lead you astray. Yeah, okay. That's... I think I'm right. Do you require succor as well, miss? No, you're a sucker. Got him. So Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good. This madness has gone on far too long. By Wild Tangent Games. I've also not heard of they. They? Them. Fudging yikes. Old Yahoo game developer thing on Big Fish Games before Steam was a thing. No, not a clue. Unfortunately, anything before Steam was before my time, by which I mean I didn't play many games before Steam existed. Well, any PC games. Correction. I played handhelds and I played PlayStation games. You know, back with the PS1. God. That was wild. Now I'm having memories of playing on my Game Boy Color. Playing Monsters Inc. game on the PlayStation 1. Man, now I want to play the Monsters Inc. game again. PlayStation or PS1. Are you taking offense at the fact I'm calling it the PlayStation 1? What was that? I got sent a friend request by someone I don't recognize. So the Temple Knights begun the investigation at last. Okay, would that I could do something to aid in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. Yuki, hello, was that you? Was that you? Oh my god, the name is literally Yuki. I'm a fool. Hi Yuki, how are things? How are you? I was like, who? I'm just a silly. You hold out an old broken PlayStation, you'd hide your... Really? Interesting. I don't have anything to say but interesting. That is an option. Huh. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside the window and then there was smoke everywhere. It was so hot and I couldn't breathe. I don't remember how I made it out. I suppose I must have climbed. Maybe my arm is getting better after all. Hit the eject button. Oh my god. That's terrifying in how creative that is. Have you ever thought to use your creativity for good? I say that, but you literally DM'd for several D&D games, so no. Kale's like, that is for good, and Retsky's like, no, that's not fun. There you are. Anything to share? Yeah, so Retsky hides his weed in the PlayStation. I'm telling everyone. Everyone's gonna know. We will require more than the muddled testimony of a traumatized girl if we're to identify the culprits. Dang. No, I believe the weed is a narcotic. That was a really bad joke. Imagine having to hide your weed. Isn't it illegal there still, Kale? Actually, I have no idea. It is legal there. Well, imagine having to hide your weed, Retsky. I'm like, sorry. While you were questioning the refugees, we inspected the scenes of several of the fires, including one near St. Raminaire, near the cathedral and another near the tribunal. For mercy, neither structure suffered significant... If it's really bad, we'll keep it in the basement. But in the PlayStation as well, right? Like in the PlayStation in the basement. I can't believe you defaced a good PlayStation like that. That's what really hurts. It was broken. Yeah, that's sort of what happens when you pull out the insides. Some might say they were spared by the grace of the future. Wait, Thaxus, you can't be telling me it's legal in Canada too. Oh no, okay, you're memeing. Cat Peter. Jeez. You can grow it in Canada. It's federally legal. Legally. The fact that you're telling me it's federally legal implies that it's not legal everywhere in Canada. And the location which you are in, it is not legal. I don't know how Canadian law works though. Wrong? Sorry. Sorry, take it all back. You would not defile a perfectly fine console. The worst thing that's ever happened to one of our consoles is we had cousins come over. It would have been like a decade or so ago. And they played on our old PS2 because we still had it connected and stuff because we really loved Spy vs. Spy. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the video game Spy vs. Spy, but it is a fun as fudge game. And unfortunately, that it only exists on the PlayStation 2. So we still had our PS2 connected so we could play Spy vs. Spy because it's fudging fun. From Mad Magazine. Yeah. That very same. And we had cousins or guests or someone came over to play on the PlayStation. And we were like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then they packed up and they left. And about 2 days later, I went to turn on the PlayStation and play Spy vs. Spy. And then I realized the PlayStation was never turned off. The game was left running for 2 days because the guests or cousins or whoever they were did not turn off the PlayStation. I don't know what lasting damage that did to the console because we haven't used it since. Obviously, we turned it all off and everything then, but surely leaving it on for 48 plus hours straight isn't a good sign. Anyway. Federal means legal across the whole country. See, the way it works here...
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again. Like, literally never again.
Kale, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 11 months. You forgot you had that? Well, you do, and now you're subbed here, and everything is right in the world again. Thank you so much for the sub. That's almost a year. And you know what happens when we get to a year? I say, oh my god, Kale, you've been subbed for a year. That's it, nothing special. In the US, it's state legal, but everywhere, in Canada, it's everywhere. I feel like see, the way I assumed, maybe, no, that's just wrong. I guess in my head, I was thinking like, oh, maybe federal law says it's legal, but then each state can override that. But I don't know if that's true, but I guess that's in my brain. I was like, well, if states can override federal law, then states can override federal law, I guess. But that shouldn't be how it works. States should not be able to override federal law. I am fudging no. It's not legal here because young people didn't vote on it. Really? Oh, sorry, right, I see what you mean. Because it's not because young people didn't vote on it. It's... I interpreted that to mean young people voted no, rather than young people just didn't vote. So the 60 plus, yeah. Look, I don't want to be that person, but I will absolutely be that person. We shouldn't have people who are like over 60 years old making decisions that is going to impact the future of the younger generations, because the people who are over 60 years old aren't going to be around for the future. Get a referendum. Aren't referendums meant to be mandatory, Retsky? Or are they not mandatory in New Zealand? You agree? No, I'm well aware what I said is incredibly controversial. But get rid of old people. I didn't say get rid of old people. I just said they shouldn't be in charge of making decisions that are going to impact the younger generations, like things on climate change. Maybe we should get some younger generations to actually, like, you know, have a fudging say and be in charge of solving the climate crisis, and not these fudging 70-plus-year-olds who are going to be dead before the world burns. That's the big one for me, I think. You do some better law stuff for DUI regarding THC. It's not very clear on what counts and what doesn't for measuring intoxication. Yeah. Are there any studies on that, Thaxos? Because I'm not too familiar with how THC impacts driving and decision-making and reaction times and stuff. But I feel like we should look at studies and then decide from the studies what should be done. I'm going to solve the climate crisis. Yep. You want to know how I'm going to do it? I'm going to say build nuclear power plants and decommission coal plants. That's it. I've solved the climate crisis. It's that simple. You're welcome. You're welcome. Vote me for Prime Minister. New Zealand doesn't like nuclear energy. It's because there's a lot of fudging people who don't understand that nuclear energy isn't dangerous. They fudging hear nuclear and they think, oh my god, Chernobyl, everyone's gonna die from radiation. Because they don't know any better. Let the fudging fear-mongering take over. Fudging... Anyway. Let me scroll up from chat. You spent 10 minutes downloading the Age Army VOD only to realize the Broom quest has not been uploaded yet. Oh, yeah, that's... I haven't gotten to that yet because that was the last stream I did and I've been lazy. I'm sorry, Mecca. 1% claiming housing economy and stock market are booming. They're fudging not. We can't put young idealists into government positions. They might actually be helpful. You're so right, Redsky. How could I think the government's not meant to help us? Leave my grandma alone. I'm not saying anything will happen to your grandma, Thaxos. Kale wants to get rid of the old people. That's Kale's problem. I just said that they shouldn't be in charge of the future of our planet. Because the US is classified as a class 1 narcotic and bullied other countries into doing the same. Very little research has been done on weed. What the fudge? You'll vote for me? Thank you, Kale. Thank you for voting for me. I know you'll be right back and you probably aren't hearing me, but thank you for voting for me. Canada's only had studies into negative effects for decades before it's legal. Now it's legal. Not many people doing studies into positive impacts. That feels like it would be a really important field to research. Just saying. The nuclear waste storage problem was solved decades ago too. Everything about nuclear energy has been solved decades ago. It's ridiculous. Can't you recycle nuclear waste? Like keep using it as fuel? Yeah. Vaguely, like sort of, but like the amount of waste, I can't remember, but like I think there was a statistic or a fact that like the amount of nuclear waste that would be produced from powering a family of 4 household for like a year or something, or a decade or some value, is like the size of a Tic Tac. It's an incredibly small amount of waste. Comparatively, of course. She's getting close to 100, leave her be. Wait, who's getting close to 100? Oh, your grandma. Listen, that's so great for your grandma. But also, I'm glad she's not in charge of the planet climate crisis unless she wants to actively help climate change and stuff. Yep. All you know is we need more giant pinwheels. What? What? Fun fact, coal ash is more radioactive and less regulated and safe than nuclear waste. Coal ash is radioactive. Oh, wind power. Look, wind power is great, but it's so heavily reliant on the environmental conditions. Way to assume she wouldn't do a good job. I just don't like your grandma. Listen, I just think that Greta Thunberg should be in charge. Anyway, bananas are radioactive. This is true. Be sure to eat your daily dose of radioactivity, friends. Because if you don't, then that's K, I guess. Anyway, where's the unsubscribe button? There isn't one. Sucks to be you. I think I legally have to tell you how to unsubscribe. The problem is I don't actually know how to unsubscribe, so take it up on Twitch. Let me take a drink. Anyway, the video game we're playing. I've liked this chat. This was a good chat. Save the planet. Use safer and more renewable sources of fuel. Get coal the fudge out of here. And the worst part about coal energy is that unless something changes, it's not going to go anywhere soon in Australia, because that is the entirety of Australia's fudging energy industry, is it's all fudging coal power. And all the fudging corporations are lobbying the fudge out of the government to make sure coal power doesn't go anywhere. And that makes me so depressed. So depressed. And it makes me sad. So anyway, some might say they were spared by the grace of the Fury. Others might question how ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on the 2 occasions when their target was a bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Orthodoxy. Time to bake more banana bread to make me happy. Yes! Make more banana bread. Thank you, Pucky. The highest version you can download YouTube videos to 720 despite it being uploaded to 1080. Really? Why is that? Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphinaud will doubtless have an opinion. Yeah, I feel like the church is behind the fires. Hi, Pika. You're going to push back on your statement of no voting past 60. That would mean your grandma would get no say for the last 4 years of her life. Okay, no, 60 was just a value, right? Like, I do agree that... I'm not saying they shouldn't be allowed to vote at all. That's not what I'm saying. They should definitely be allowed to vote because they are going to have an impact, and government changes every 4 years. Yeah, you should definitely be able to vote because you're still going to be alive for most of your life. In fact, you could even be 96 and I'd say you're still allowed to vote, right? You're just poking me. No, I know, but I feel like I should address this as well because that is a good point to raise. My concern isn't so much about them being able to vote. The voting is not the issue. My concern is... You're still gonna be alive for the rest of your life. Shut up. My concern is being a leader, someone in charge in a position of power. Because you are making decisions and policies and laws that are going to last more than your 4 years of office. They're going to last for possibly decades. A very long time, especially when it comes to areas such as climate change, where the issue is immediate. If something isn't done about it now, then people in 50 years will be seeing the effects. You have no personal incentive to care because you're not going to be there. And you're representing, you know that you're being represented by people of the older generations who are also not going to care, right? Which, again, valid. Everyone has their own priorities, and if you're an older generation, I completely understand why you wouldn't really care much for climate change because it's not your problem, even though I really think you should because the younger generations are important and you should probably think about them too and not be selfish. But anyway, that's another argument. My point is... I don't like old people in charge. That is my point. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. The good sites won't let me download it all because despite having permission, it counts as copyrighted material. Yeah, I honestly don't know how to help you further with that, Mecha, because I don't download YouTube videos of other channels myself. The only times I do download YouTube videos are my own videos, and that takes fudging forever because they're saved for gigabytes. And then again, as I said, I can't send them to anyone because gigabytes and sending gigabytes is hard. Anyway, I hope you fix it. Sells it across his moped, he's fine. Oh my god, I hope he's okay. I know you said he's fine. Tell him I say hi, recover soon, etc, etc. Don't tell him I said etc, etc. That sounds really rude. Oh dear. You could fix it a lot by saying tying the wages of politicians to the income of their constituents. The fact that politicians can vote to increase their salary. Wait, what do you mean? Public servants seem to forget they're in fact public servants. It's fudging true. It seems like the moment anyone goes into politics, they just become selfish. They lose the goal of the society that they are trying to serve, and then they're like, oh, it's all about me now. Yeah, no, I know, Mecha. It's annoying and it's stupid. I know that there are plugins and add-ons out there that do let you download 1080p and they let you download the whole video and all that sort of stuff. I don't know which ones they are because I don't use many myself, but I know they exist and they're out there. What browser are you using by, out of curiosity? Because maybe different browsers have different plugins. Firefox. Firefox is the most limited on that. That is fair. Let's see. Let me open up my plugin list. Do you use Video Download Helper? Because that's the one I use. And I think that one has all the functionalities. A gun YouTuber lost by 400 votes to one of the most dug incentives. I have no idea what that means. But also fudge guns. You know my stance on this, chat. Fudge guns. Science will avail you not, sir. A gun senator lost by 400 votes, one of the most dug incentives. Again, fudge guns. You know what? If a senator that is siding with guns is losing, then I'm okay with that. You want a fudge gun? Is that like a t-shirt cannon? Which, by the way, those are very fudging dangerous for those of you who didn't know. It's a spud gun. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Redsky. Same thing. Same thing. It fires fudge. Gunblades, fudge guns, gunblades are the way of the future. Who? Is this a Simpsons reference, Redsky? The only Ned I know is Ned Flanders. Much in life is dangerous, but fudge. Yeah. Pew pew. Pew the fudge everywhere. We found this man loitering near the remains of one of the stricken buildings. According to eyewitnesses, he was also present before the fires broke out. We wished to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, dang it. You got the wrong man. Then tell us what we want to know. It's not that hard. My, but you reek of oil, and are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose, but tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, look at me! Imagine burning down someone's house and then getting caught in the middle of it and saying, I'm a victim! Aye, that you are, after a fashion. You should know that your pious patron has already spun us a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but then these highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabbit and begged us to put you down. No, he's the one who told me to keep going. Ah, you admitted to the crime. Thancred was talking a lot of nonsense. Thancred knew nothing. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Fury's work, he said. I'd left it behind. Tried to with all my heart. Said my prayers every day like a good man, but he came to me. He came to me. And there you have it. Hilda, would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? You mean a YouTuber whose whole channel is gone, lost by 400 votes after making them go into a runoff? The senator that won by 400 votes won... You've lost me again. You've lost me again. I'm lost again, Volvin. I'm lost again. I'm lost again. Just want to point out that burning down the city helps keep the homeless warm for the night. You know what else would keep the homeless warm? Building more houses. Houses for the homeless people. I should specify that. The houses are for the homeless people, not for the investment properties. So long as you don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. How are they burning down a city made of stone? The thatch... There's some wood there. There's some thatch roofs. There's wooden foundations. Then the merchants buy those houses. Well, that's what I'm saying. Make it government housing. The government builds it for homeless people. No one else can have it. It's almost like the solutions are just staring all of our governments in the face and they refuse to take action. Crazy. What am I doing about the Ishgardian housing crisis? I'm telling the government to build more houses and give them to the poor homeless people. I know, it's insane. It's wild. That was incredible, Thancred, but how did you know he would confess? I've seen his like before, a troubled soul manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it worth the risk. But AJ, then they won't want to get jobs. No, but the reason a lot of homeless people can't get a job is not because they don't want a job, it's because they don't have an address. They can't apply for a job when they don't have an address. They can't apply for benefits when they don't have an address. They can't function as members in society when they don't have an address because the system sets you up to fail if you don't have a home. But it's their fault. I will throw something at you. I know you're joking. I know you're messing with me, Retsuke. I know you're using the argument that everyone else uses, but I've had enough. Just building houses laughs in Canada. We have terrible housing crisis. Oof, that sucks. Look, I know it's not that simple. I know it's not as simple as just build houses. But like, you know, Just government. Spend a little bit of money on housing. I don't know. I'm not a member of government. I'm not a politician. I'm not someone who understands homelessness. There are some homeless people out there who refuse to get jobs. Oh, there definitely are. Like, there's always bad apples that spoil the bunch, right? But like, yeah, exactly as you say, Yuki. A majority of homeless people just want to have something, right? They'll take a job if they can get it, because that means that they'll have work. They'll be earning money. Having a home or some sort of shelter would be great, so they're not living on the streets. Like, all these, like, a lot of them don't exactly, you know, want to be helpless. It just, life sucks. Our PM is great. He's defunding everything. Oh, God. Don't you just love that? Defunding everything. Man, isn't that so great? And if our captive had called your bluff, must we entertain hypotheticals? The world as it is vexing enough. Yeah, chat, must we entertain hypotheticals? Stop asking me questions about homeless people. That sounds really bad. Enough about the PMs. Anyone got an update on our GM? Game Master? For D&D? Thank you, Thancred. Whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that these arsons were orchestrated by personal persons of influence. I think it best we now return to the congregation and discuss how best to proceed. Yay. Your GM. Okay, GM does not mean Game Master, apparently. Oh, never mind. Retsky is talking about himself. Retsky, no. We're not going to beat you up because you can't think of words. Creativity ebbs and flows. You have good moments of fantastic thoughts and creativity that is filled with wonder and bliss, and you can get a lot done. And then you have moments where nothing happens. And none of it's your fault. It just is like that sometimes, you know? Bonk. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. You don't have to be horny to be bonked. We bonk people for talking themselves down as well here. None of that. The man you apprehended is being interrogated as we speak. Though he fell silent upon realizing we had not turned his master, he will soon tell us what he knows one way or another. Who are you again? Who the fudge is Artoirel? Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artoirel, are you come to see your father? He is attending Sir Amric in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring this... Oh. Chat, I thought that said he bid me bring this slave. And I was gonna be like, Ishgard has slaves! Salve. It's okay. It says salve. And do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more? That was a very important scene, chat. That had to be thrown in here. My lord Artoirel did not seem to be in the best of spirits. 'Tis little wonder, Master Alphino. His father is widely slandered, and his half-brother not yet cold in the grave. Shoot, right. Do I want to take fending? Because I've been... Hold on. Shoot, hold on. I need to see what I have. What gear do I have? 133 and 2 10s. Okay, so I do want to take the tank gear. He's the eldest of Count Forton. Court? Whatever. Ooh. I didn't realize they were fudging rings. That was stupid. I don't need any of these. Oh my god, I got a head pat. Oh my god, thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you so much. 1, 2, Thank you so much, Yuki. It's okay, we came out of this with a victory anyway. Oh, this is a cool looking sword too. Oh, I love it. Look at that, chat. Look how cool this sword is. Hello, Pika. Once I have out-leveled this sword, it's going straight in the glamour dresser. Speaking of... Pika just fudging pooped. What the fudge? Aren't all great swords made of heavy metal? It's a solid point. I have a lot of ears in here that I do not need, but I don't know what to do with half of it. Fudging yikes. Okay. I need to ask a question of you, chat, because I honestly don't know the answer and I need help. I understand green is like uncommon and like blue is like rare or whatever the fudge. What does the pink mean? And do I need to keep these pink items? Because like they're all super low eye level, but what's up with the pink? That's what I want to know. What's up with the pink? It was their rare dungeon drops got dropped off air. Right. Okay. Because I've been holding on to them for so long, thinking that the pink meant like they were super important or something. Good to know they're actually trash. Thank you, chat. God, my inventory is going to be so full from all the fudging... everything I'm getting rid of right now. Gray, green, pink, blue, purple. Oh. That is an interesting combination, choice, whatever. I'm actually thinking, hold on, what? These are level 70. Okay, I'll keep these ones then. Because I think, yeah, the eye level 70s and stuff I'll keep for when I level my next new classes, because I'll still need them at level 50. I think like Red Mage and Samurai or something, they start at level 50. Why am I putting them here? Because I'm going to sell them, and I just want them out of the way so I can just take them to a selling person. Or wait, can you turn these in for Grand Company seals? I might do that if you can. I actually have no idea. Yes, excellent. Good, I'll do that instead. Akai, hello, Wiggly, how are you? Hope you're doing well. What's up, Akai? How are things? Oh, set of accessories of healing. I want that. Wait, unless I already have healing accessories. I'll have to check.
I do not mean to diminish our accomplishments, but until we identify the ones who ordered the fire's set, our work is far from finished.
Just got home from work eating Chipotle. Nice. I hope your day at work went well and welcome home and now you get to relax, etc, etc. Everything but grey and unexchangeable gear. Okay, cool. I know that you can't turn in grey stuff.
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Far too many to count.
Oh, hey, he's back. He's not dead. He survived.
Lord Commander, your wounds
are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Uh-oh.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
Dungeon?
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
I got stabbed earlier. Anyway, pretty much. He was like, I've recovered. It's been like a few hours. I'm fine. Don't worry about the internal bleeding. It's okay.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered.
This
when all of a
fudging
sudden,
dude.
men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond.
I fudging knew this dude was sketchy.
They've taken the refugees hostage and barricaded themselves inside the vault.
Your programs keep crashing? No, I'm sorry, Mecca.
And they sent you to deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
No. I like how this expansion is very much decided to take the church's evil stance.
Ridiculous. I mean, do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich would change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
Due to politics and talks of jobs and such, you sent a picture of the meme channel. Oh boy, what have you sent? What have you sent? Nice, Harris, nice.
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back.
Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, it will be by force, I fear.
Why do I feel like Sir Amric's next words are going to be, I'll surrender to them?
Agreed.
Okay.
Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
Never mind, he's not stupid. Not
At once,
that
Lord
stupid,
Commander.
I should say. He's done some stupid
Hilda,
stuff.
I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
Let's do this. It's dungeon time soon.
We are in your debt.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander.
Your
Also, the music
assistance
is very
most
hype.
welcome, Lord Atwarel. To arms then, friends. Time is against us.
So Amric still has a fudging wound from the knife stab to his gut, but he's still going to take fudging, go in to battle. Not the smartest of ideas there, sir. But like, that's so great of him. Rendezvous on the pillars. Godzilla meme? I don't think I'm familiar with this meme. Listen well, we will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages being held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of the faith are unknown. I'm told one claimed to have served under Thordan VII. Might the same be true of the rest? Given the swiftness with which I seize control of the vault, I think are highly likely, yes, which means they may well possess knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. Lord Atwarel, you are a brave man and true, and none would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I'm no stranger to the battlefield, Samric. My arm will not falter, my shield will not break. Not like half an hour. Hushafant? Fudge, I've forgotten his name already. Hushafant. Hello, as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. Well said, my lord. Friends, follow me. Oh, it's not a dungeon? It's just a duty? A little disappointing, not gonna lie. But seeing our presence yet goes unnoticed. Come, we must secure the entrance. Yeah, literally wrong person. I don't like how they aren't moving. You get the video thing, it requires you to find a link to where YouTube actually hosts the video. What do you mean? Do you not just use the fudging video link? You're one of the few people who miss the status skills like Flash. I don't even know what you're talking about. The other ones were taken elsewhere by Sir Simeonard. Not Sir Simeonard. That's so weird. They sounded the alarm. Chat, they've sounded the alarm. Fudge, I screwed up my combo. Stormblood used to have a skill called Flash. Oh, secure the hostages, leave the others to us. Okay.
Down with you!
Used to be the only AoE paladin had to level 45, the only thing guaranteed pulling aggro, but it also caused blind. That sounds really strong. Are they just beating up this refugee here? Just for potential national statuses. Apparently I can't actually rescue them myself. I took the others somewhere. It all happened so quickly. Because they're NPCs, so they don't actually have levels. I feel like these things are going to come to life. I can just feel it, you know? Oh! So Simeonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Ha! The word of a heretic and kinslayer. I would sooner trust a dragon. Activate the knights. We shall show the hostages the same mercy he showed the archbishop. Oh yeah, he survived. I fudging knew they'd come to life. I called it. I called it. Retsky, no. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I'm a man of honor. By my hand you shall receive of the Fury's judgment. So it is to be a trial then. Lord Artrael, Mimely, leave us and save the hostages. I will deal with Sir Simeonard. Oh no, this is where you die. You literally have an injury. You can fight them in the actual dungeon. Look, it's been ages, okay? It's been ages since I've done a dungeon. Wait, where am I going? So Amric is still wounded. If we do not move quickly, we should... Wait. I am so confused. Right, I found them. It's off the map. Got pulled over twice by the cop. Retsky? Retsky, why were you pulled over by the cops? When you should not be watching stream while driving. Oh my god, get the bonds! The bonds! You know, watching the stream? You've been talking the whole time! Must be others nearby, but where? Good question. You were gone for a bit? Oh shoot, so you were. You left off the greatsword comment? Yeah, no, I scrolled up a bit and I was like, oh, you did leave quite recently. Yeah. Let's go help Sir Amric. Wait, it says we've only rescued 5 out of 6 hostages, though. OnlyFans, hello, Wee Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I wouldn't call it a Dark Knight grind. I'm just doing this, the post thingies. You thought I was a cute bunny girl? No? I've never been a bunny girl. I'm thinking of making one.
This knight does not yield.
Oh, fudge, what did I just do? I don't know what ability I just used, but I used an ability. There's like a 5-minute download any program you're looking at some 2-hour minimum. That's so weird. No, I am a Lalafell. The Lalafell is my main for streams. I'm making one in North America off stream, and I'm tossing up between... Like, when I use my first Fantasia, I'm gonna like swap them out of being Midlander, because I'm not really enjoying them being a Midlander, but I haven't decided what I want them to be yet. Islander for life. I just... Hey, there's the refugee. You get to be bold. Yeah, but I make females, so... He took melee. What does gender have to do with it? Can you be a bold female? I thought Final Fantasy only gave the bold option to the males. That's what I thought gender had to do with it. Is that the new Lion Cat people race?
Where is he? Where is he?
I'll have to think about it. Oh. Popcorn? Oh boy. What is it? No, he's gonna drop her if you go any closer. This is
no closer.
This is dark. Nice the devs to give you some gameplay between movies, literally. Literally, Yuki, this whole expansion has been church is evil.
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
Yes, very Nervitsky.
Of godliness, heathen. Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers.
No. Why is that so creepy? That's so dark. No. They do a great job at their Oh! Vidofni is gonna save her? Final Fantasy 14 is king at creepy faces, it so is. Okay, bye. Are you leaving Akai or are you just saying bye to the girl?
Bye.
Vidofnik comes in to save the day. The expressions are so good. They are very Gmod-esque. You're so right.
Well met, knight. Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment?
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Now I can tell it's a female.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
VLC stop. VLC is crashing? That's odd. I don't remember Horus. It was over a year ago when I first met Vidofnia.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
This is also true. When do I pay attention?
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
I'd love she was like, the message is, your truce is denied, and then she just burns the whole city down.
From Gracefelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing.
Oh my god, is that a bird? Just flying by?
This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Such matters are beyond my ken. I but bear my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt. Fare you well, mortals.
Wait, she came here to just say that your fate is bound with Hirschvelger? That's it? Or Nidhogg, or whatever the fudge? That was it? What a cryptic message. It is so true, home fans.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon...
Okay, but what happened to the evil priest?
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emmerich? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot.
Give him the knife!
Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause.
Luck, hello, how are things? How are you?
I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own.
Nice, Luck, nice. I'm glad you're doing alright.
I see much of horsifying you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Lord Edmund.
What's he even use his walking stick for? He's got a cane, but he doesn't even use it. Like, what? Just wanted to say something. Fair enough, Locke, but never feel obligated to. Drip. You're right, you're right. That's a good point. They could be using it for stability rather than walking. I've only ever seen a cane used to actually help someone walk. But you're right, it is more for stability. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vidofnir could not stay longer. I think it's fair to say she timed her departure rather less well than her arrival. This is so true. She just up and left. Well timed scarcely does it justice, but one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray the Ishgardians who yet harbour doubts will take these events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Amric's words. 'Tis only meet that I inform Tatari of what happened here. If you need of me, I shall be in Forton Manor. There's a ghost stalking me. I gotta see who this is. Allow me to accompany you. Tatari will never forgive me if I left the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. Oh wait, do you mean like a player stalking me? I have friends, Haris. It's great. A moment, Mimily. I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? You got on well enough with Hilda? He held his own in the vault. That he did, which is especially remarkable given the injury to his eye. I can only assume that his time in the wilderness afforded him ample opportunity to compensate for his impairment. Well, see, that's what I was saying, right? Like, his depth perception doesn't seem much affected. However, I speak not of his physical state, but rather his etheric flow, which I fear has been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. Sorry. Thancred could wield magic to begin with? Isn't he a rogue? It would do much to explain why he chose to remain within the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that a nearby beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may well have seemed more sensible to wait. He was a paladin. No, he's been a rogue the whole time. Hello, Pika. Hello, Pika. But this is a little more than speculation. Till I have free, pray speak no word of it. Give kiss. Good bird. When did Rogue first exist? Because I know it wasn't there on launch. Sorry, Bubbies. 2.4. Okay, so very early on. After you introduced the Yugiri. That makes sense. Should be on my way. Kryl may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? Oh. There's a ghost stalking me. It's just you, Haris. It's just... Oh, hello, Yuki. Hold on, what I do need to do... Wait. Oh, shoot. I should, extract the materia here before I sell them. Don't be acting cute, you slapped me earlier. My inventory is a mess. Yeah, no, I gotta take all this fudging junk to the Oh, that's bad. I gotta take it all to the Fudging, what are they called? The Grand Company man. Gotta slap ghosts anyway to stop them misbehaving? Yeah, Harris. Don't be a ghost and don't misbehave. Or something. Oh my god, I just tried to fudging mount up. You see, just playing Yu-Gi-Oh and being toxic. Akai, don't be toxic. Toxicity bad, okay? Toxicity bad, okay? Toxicity bad. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying Yu-Gi-Oh. Let the voices win. No!
Daphne should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
Nope, still here. Why would I leave? I still don't know what they did with the priest afterwards. Like, he chucked the girl was saved, and then they came running down being like, thanks. But, like, what happened to the girl? I mean, the priest, fudge.
For a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue.
But shield's a little big for me. In fact, I think it's taller than me. How am I carrying that? Like, it's huge.
But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house.
He said it was feeling silly and they let him go. Yeah, true. He was like, sorry, I just... God told me to. And they were like, yeah, that's fair.
Sir Emmerich was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Dang.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
It's Zamail? I've been saying
So
Zamail.
I said to him, alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
And Knight lives to serve. Yuki's kicked you 15 times? Yuki, stop kicking Haris. What the fudge?
You sound just like him. Aye, I suspect that is what Horschiffon would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way.
So Artwirel's not going to resign.
You're a sister to Horschiffon. Will you be a sister to me as well?
I'd love if I get the option, I can just say no. Dang.
Come, Emanelaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emmerich, and for Ishgard.
What's happening here? But using force push on me, what? What is going on? What is going on?
To think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Don't worry about what's happening outside. I am only worrying about what's happening outside. What are you doing to Haris? Why you bully? Why you bully?
Those were the days of promises and vows. of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
From the memoirs of Count Alban de Forton, Heavensward, as goes light, so goes darkness. I gotta wind up potion form. Okay, hold on. I wish I could see. What's view manifest? Oh, that tells me what it has. Okay, right. I wish I could see what I currently have. Hold on. Decline. I need to see what I've got on my healer. 270s. And my warrior has... So not my warrior, my Dark Knight. This is 245. So my Dark Knight's... Actually, is my Dark Knight over level? Hold on, is my Dark Knight... My Dark Knight's officially higher level than my Conjurer. With the minion's description, I will. I'm just trying to work out what gear I want to pick up. Oh yeah, I want to pick it up for my healer. I mean, for my caster. I will read the minion's description, don't you worry. White Mage is a higher level, but my item level of my Dark Knight is better. Dark Knight's 240 and my White Mage is 238. This is thy proof, the Giran Oracles, Apocrypha. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale of the beginning and of the path we have been set upon. Oh! Our fates were ordained long ago, Archon. The Garleans are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. What? Who's that? Is that Alizé? Alphinaud? Well, Alphinaud's with us, so it has to be Alizé. The boots look familiar, okay? The boots make me think Alphinaud or Alizé. I was in the Tombstone gear, I know. Is that Ida and Papalimo? Yep, well. Everyone has their orders. The masks will attack as soon as all units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear it will be bloody. By Ralgar, it had better be. We cannot stay here forever, Ida. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them. Every one. So it goes. What's that achievement for? Complete the main scenario cast. As goes light, so goes darkness. What is dead or is recreated in the Goldsmith's workshop can never die. This is an eye level 1, so this is purely for the transmogs. Bam. I look ridiculous. You did all this work to try and set up a debug log, and it turns out it just wasn't applying the settings because you have the second instance keeping VLC running in the background. Ugh. That sounds like an absolute pain. Alpha and Emily, I've been looking all over for you. We've received news regarding Falam and Hori Border and who, and where? And who? Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems they once learned the Scion's good name had been restored. They boarded the next ship bound for Limsa Lominsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Right, but what wonderful news to think our reunion is close at hand. I don't know who they are, Mecha. I don't remember any of them. A pleasure to see you too, Alphino. Ah, Thancred and Kryle, what brings the two of you here? Kryle and I have been looking to how we might track down Minfilia. Minfilia's mother, the bulky role in the cliché mage. Fly, Pika. Pika doesn't want to fly. Puppies? And we may have just found the answer. Mimily, when you were fleeing Uldar with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming that is true, and I see no reason to suspect that it is not, it seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That is to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the ether, or ripple, if you will. In order to establish the existence of such ripples, of course, we will require suitable data. Fortunately, I know of where such data can be found, the battlefield where Mimily failed the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. Okay. Was there that Hydaelyn intervened to shield her from the magic I invoked. Kryle and I will infiltrate the cast room and analyze the aether therein. The two of you alone? I have a proven knack for subterfuge, and I'm confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryle while the patrols pass. Wow, just because she's a Lalafell? If you and Mimily come along, who will see to Philarmon's grand homecoming? I know not whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stone to make preparations for our comrades' return. Might I impose upon you to meet them at the Lominsan docks? Yuki's being a meanie again. Yuki, why are you like this? Leave the ghost alone. The ghost just wants to be spooky. Oh my god. Thank you for the item. Oh, I already have it. A better item, but I will take it for the transmog. You planned that? Yeah, no, I thought you planned it. But it was still funny. Oh, man. You can always sell on Mark. Well, I mean, you can have it back if you wanted to sell it. I was just going to transmog it, but... because I like how it looks. But that's up to you. I appreciate it anyway, though. Okay, you've gone culinary so you could cook it? Oh no. Oh, okay. Your transmog is cooler than mine. Okay, I gotta go to Limsa. Oh my god. You two both have the same cool sword. Who's trans? Wait, who's trans? What? You said trans? Who's trans? Who's trans? Who's trans? Who's trans? Transmogrifier is a term from World of Warcraft. It means... I should be calling it glamour because that's what it is in this game. I'm just so used to WoW. It means to change how you look visually so you look pretty with your outfit and weapons and cool stuff. I'm gonna go to Limsa so I can dump all this stuff in... Oh, no, wait. Okay, well, I am gonna go to Limsa. Glamour Mugring. Yep. Exactly. But I'm going to go to Limsa so I can dump some of the stuff in my... in the inn. For the... I cannot speak very well today. I'm going to shove some stuff in the armor dresser. And then I'm going to go to the gold saucer and do my daily gold saucer things. And then... I do this every time. And then I'm going to go turn in all my stuff at the Grand Company for all the sweet seals. And then... It's not an addiction. Wait, no, nothing there. Okay. You do not possess any glamour... God, fudging, dang it. I forgot to take the glamour prisms out of my fudging chocobo saddlebag. Okay. Now... That one, that one. All the earrings I do not care for. Wait. Oh, there it is. You set Spirit Bond to 0 and condition to 100. Well, it already is. And remove customization, including grammars, crest signals, materia, and most ethereal bonuses. Oh, it's because it's not bound, so it's giving me the warning about binding it or whatever. Okay. No, it's not my first time. I normally see it when things have been used, like, condition-wise. But the thing is, I haven't used that at all, and it was a brand new weapon, so I was like, why is it popping up? You know? Oh my god, what am I doing? The official Dawn Trail release trailer's out? Fudge yes. I'm not watching it though because I am way too far behind and don't want them spoilers. But fudge yes. Yeah, same risky. I'll watch it when I get to that content. Just like how I watched Heavensward once I got to Heavensward, and I will watch Stormblood. Is Stormblood or Shadowbringers first? I keep forgetting. The Leap of Faith is active right now. Okay, abort, abort. I'm doing the Leap of Faith just because I'm right here. We're doing the Leap of Faith. Stormblood then Shadowbringers, thank you. I always get Stormblood and Shadowbringers mixed up because they both start with a fudging S, and that confuses silly me. Yeah, this should take no time at all because I am an expert at Leap of Faith. I'm an expert at Leap of Faith, guys. I knew the moment I said that I'd screw up on the smallest, stupidest thing. Oh, you thought I did that on purpose, Harris? I didn't. It's the stupid curved wooden platform thing that's annoying me. That's what it is. I know it's natural, but it was like that particular like curve. What? Oh, come on. The 6-second delay wasn't funny. Yeah, no, I know. I was secretly hoping I would have fallen off immediately too, but I also didn't want to do that. Oh my god. Oh, I just have the gold one to go now. Let me just grab that real quick. I'm killing you? Why? How am I killing you? What have I done? She won't swap anymore. Mecha's still trying to get past the midway point. Mecha does not play this game. But no, she'll swap to the right-hand side and then Sally will stay at the right. So don't worry about it, Mecha. Don't worry about it. See, okay, Hara, see, that was 10 MGP and all the rewards here are over 10. There's not a single reward here that is smaller than 10. Fudge. Which one should I go with? I don't know, this one. 252 is pretty good. See, 10 MGP. And all of these are over 10. This could be 1, 2, 3. Dang it! It wasn't, but it could have been. Eight. This could be... We're not going to get 1, 2, 3, but we could get 8, 9, 10, 7, 8, 9. We didn't, but that's still pretty good. I'm a liar. I literally showed you nothing but proof. Shaking my head at you. So I don't remember if I ever purchased... You like the Y? I normally do the Y, but if I see a digit that is a 1, 2, or 3, or a 7, 8, or a 9 in any column, I want to see what other number is in that column so I can determine whether I want to pick it or not, right? Oh, shoot. Consolation prize. Consolation prize. Oh! 4th place! This is my first time ever getting anything that's not a consolation prize. 4, 5, 4, 3. 1, 1, 0, 5. And then let's go with, sure, 8890. Why not? Gambling is bad. It's not gambling if you're guaranteed to win. The most you ever pay for that jumbo cackpot is 200 MGP. And you're guaranteed at least 1,000. Therefore, is a guaranteed win. Having said that, gambling bad, okay? Done my fashion report yet? I have not. But I typically never do it because I don't do fashion. Where the fudge is the fashion report person? Aren't they here? XQCR? They're over here, aren't they? Southwest. Are they down here? I feel like they're down here. Wait, southwest. Is... Found them. Do I need to, like... Fudge it, whatever. I'll present myself for judging. I'll probably score really poorly, but I don't care. Oh my god, look at how fashionable I am. I'm so fashionable. He's made his decision. How unfashionable are we? That's actually pretty good. Coiled secondly. Wait, do I have... Hold on. I think I actually have a coiled thing. The worst I can say is 10,000. That's pretty good. No, I have seen... Oh, shoot. I have seen the answers. Oh, God. Oh, it's because my armory is showing up over there. That's why. I'm pretty sure I have a coiled... Because I did the coils of Bahamut. Didn't I? Oh, I guess I don't have the ring then. Never mind. Never mind. And I know I have a, glamour. Nope, not that one. Oh, I don't have the glamour for the bridesmaid shoes. I thought I did. I'm not fussed enough to care. I'll take my 10k and I'll leave. Only the actual gear does? I thought you could glamour it. That sucks. I'm also thinking I have 250,000 MGP, but I want to save up for the big expensive mounts. Which I understand I'm only like 5% of the way to the most expensive, but I'm going to keep saving, so... Okay, oh god, I always confuse which one it is. I think it's this one I want to go to. There went that. There went what? Wait, there went what? Did I screw something up? Did I do bad? I forgot I have the broom. I was like, I remember getting a mount. Not a mount, a fudging minion last stream. I don't want to work the silver mines. Just a few more days, then my debt will be paid. Oof. I know a lot of people lose, but I'm not one of them. So, sucks to suck. That's so mean. Is there really no way to do, like, this automatically? Do I really have to click each one every time? I'm gonna report the game for spam. Okay. Good enough for me. Where we headed? Limsa Lominsa. Anyway, my response to that, Harris, is, well, sucks to suck, but I'm not them. I didn't even do my fudging trading card. Okay, well, whatever. I derped on that, but that's fine. How do you have a free warp anyway? So security token. If you add a security token or two-factor authentication to your account, you get 1 free warp. To like whichever aetheryte you want. You just choose the aetheryte and it's free. What do I do with this spare improper greetings thing I do not need, nor want, nor care for? Give it to someone? Oh, you can. I just thought because it was market prohibited, I thought that meant I couldn't even sell it. But clearly that's wrong. Is this where I put my cloth? No, it's not. It's untradeable. Oh, you mean it would say untradeable if it was? Okay, well, that's not where I wanted to go, but that's fine. Oh, yeah, so it says, so what, do I just trash it then? Do I just discard it? Because I can't trade it. I can't put it on the market. It doesn't sell for anything, and I've already got it. So do I just dump it? So in his video, in your own video, intro call you by surprise. Love that for you, Mecha. Love that for you. Where do you even get that? Yes, toss it. I got one because I've used someone's code. Like, you know how someone can give you a code and you earn chocobo feathers and like all that sort of stuff for being recommended the game by someone? You get the improper greetings for that. But also I have given someone else my code, so they've started playing the game, and as a reward I get the improper greetings from that too. So I get 2 of them on all of my characters. I never said I understood why, just that I do. You've just been put into fight or flight. What happened, Serons? What's up? How are things? What's going on? Oh, Mimely, how have you been? Come here. Let me have a good look at you. I don't remember who you are. Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I worry about you every day. Or I worry about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but the Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could do to escape. This is like a family reunion, right? How like the family members recognize who you are. And they're like, oh my god, I've been so worried about you. I haven't seen you in so long. And you're like, it's been ages, Auntie Martha. And you're like, who the fudge are these people? You need to do something shame because you just in the video and I looked at stream super confused. Mecha! So Santa but Bastard did full big boy barks and growls at your birthday balloons. You grabbed your... Ooh. Serons, it was your birthday like a month ago. What do you mean your birthday balloons? Tara found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter aboard a vessel. Yeah, I'm also confused. Serons, are you okay? Because that's a Twitch emote. You're fudging inserting a Twitch emote, Serons. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made the most of it, didn't we? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We would have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance. Those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. Yeah, about her, she's sort of missing. Yeah, you're typing it with a capital, which does the emote. Harris is typing it with a lowercase, which does not do the emote. Shaking my fudging head. Twitch emotes are case sensitive. Twitch emotes are case sensitive. It's why you can't type a Johnny Wee Woo, but you can type a Johnny Wee Woo. You know? Anyway. Yeah, your daughter's missing. Sorry, lol. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? How could I let this happen? You always type because you thought it was the only way? No, that's just a Discord thing. Forgive me, I'm sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thancred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her to the last. I shall pray for a safe return and busy myself in the meantime. I would use a capital T if I were to make that an emote. The first letter of all of my emote codes after the Ajani is capitalized because it bugs me when it's not. Oh yeah, it absolutely does. For certainty, there's much more to be done. The Braves may bloody dust, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. That's the spirit. To the Scions and a long overdue reunion. Huzzah to these people who I barely know. You just haven't thrown them out yet. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna say okay. Okay. We're going to the Rising Stones! Which is probably going to cost me an arm and a leg and transporter fees. Oh, we get to see Thancred and fudging what's-his-face at the thing. Oh, that's Thancred there! He thinks he's so slick. He is doing a pretty good job at blending in, I must say.
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Yeah. They didn't even chuck it out of sight.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you've favoured me with so much as a single compliment since we set out.
Thank you, Horace. Let's see if you can make a sandwich, or you may be lacking in bread or an appropriate substitute. Good luck making sandwich. Now, if you explained your terrifying moment by good luck being terrified, good luck making a sandwich, get the fudge out of my stream. I'm kidding. I appreciate you. Please stay.
Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
This is neither the time nor the place.
Beloved?
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
Does he like Minfilia?
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Uldar. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed.
Oh.
I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path.
So they've known each other since, like, young.
She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoire, every Scion's. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
He said 7 years ago, did he? He said 15 years passed. There was an instance at a parade. That's not 7. That's 15. He was 15 then. Is Thancred 30? Do we know Thancred's age? Because that just means 15 years ago. And then she was a child. I am fudging no.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No
math,
harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
It's not even like the math is fine. It's just I don't know how old Thancred is. So the wiki says currently 32.
Only my dearest friend.
Would that be 32 as of Endwalker, or is that 32 as of Heavensward?
When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope.
Photos of dog ears.
And neither will I.
That's really old. That's what? 216? That's 216 years old. It's pretty old.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
I love how we got some Minfilia lore. Love that. Revenant's Toll. Minfilia was 12. Cool. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to clear out my inventory. Gonna get rid of all these extremes because I'm not gonna do them. Earth's Fount I'm gonna leave in. Limitless Blue Extreme. Ultimate Ballad Ultimate's Bane I'm gonna leave in. I'm gonna leave in the Void Arc. And I'm gonna leave in my freaking this thing. Y'shtola is 23. I see. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone is waiting for us just beyond those doors. Friends and family with whom we've shared so much. That's debatable. The older I get, the more sentimental I become. Let us not keep them waiting. So the signs have just continued to be operating here, even though the Crystal Braves had this area. How much longer am I thinking? Half an hour at most, because I need to have dinner. I need to do some chores still before tomorrow. But we'll see, we'll see. Maybe I won't go for too much longer, actually. We'll see whether I can, like, whether a natural, like, ending point pops along. And then I might just call it. Elia and Ephemy, it fills my heart with joy to see you both hale and healthy. And what of Higiri? She is well, though abroad on a mission at present. Just wasn't the same without you. Welcome back, my lady. We could do with more of that around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart companions brings a tear to the eye. The base was reclaimed. See, they didn't explain any of that. All they did, and it was a year ago, and I've forgotten. To secrete oneself in the ship's hold to secure passage to faraway land, that is a tale we know all too well. When they are well rested, I'd like to seek a formal introduction. Why wait, my friend? Come, there is no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer at least. I am happy to oblige you. My legs are rather less accommodating. What in the seven hells drove my little brother to come to Mordona? Why you, brother? You and the Scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained, that I might grow as strong as you, and I might fight alongside you. Yet now that you are here, I sense that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You trained with the Hanish, did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. I have studied the trials of the braves and drunk deep with the souls of mine enemies. You could always... Yeah, I mean, look, I could always return, but... Glad that I am to be home, I cannot help but think of those who have yet to return. Once we've settled in, I will join the search. Story-wise, we were in Ishgard the whole time. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. Was the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee? Not the whole time, just... Well, no. But, like, weren't we in Ishgard because we were wanted? In the 3 city-states or whatever? Because we were wanted for the whole Nanamo incident? So we were literally exiled? Oh no, man. Did they return, though others yet missing, others whom we cannot forsake? We'll find them, Alpha. No, I know we will. Minfilia, Ida, Papalimo, every last one. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Of course. I don't remember any of this nonsense. Back to the charcuterie board because the only thing was frozen tortillas. Oof. Well, welcome back. My inventory is getting so full. Pororogo is gonna be a minion! Thancred and Kral contacted us a short while ago. It would seem their foray into Castra Meridianum bore fruit. They asked that we rendezvous with them in Ishtola in Ardelshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she'll forgive me if I return with her daughter. Dungeon? Fudge it, yeah, why not? Well, it depends on what time it is when we get there, because if we get there and it's closer to 5, I might not. And I might save the dungeon for like early next stream. Well, that lasted. My apologies, I see I am the last to arrive, so what news have you for us? As we postulated, there were indeed what appeared to be remnants of an unexplained disturbance in the ether at the scene of the ultimate weapon's destruction, a ripple at odds with the presiding pattern. Though faint, the waveforms bore a strong resemblance to those observed following the destruction of the Isle of Val, when I believed Hydaelyn shielded me with the blessing of night. After the dungeon is a lot of scenes. So I should wait till the start of next stream then. To confirm our findings, we paid a visit to the Sildi Aqueducts. There we detected the same waveform, but orders of magnitude larger, as one would expect from a more recent disturbance. Hydaelyn, there's no other explanation. Not like interact when we immediately lock. Okay, yeah. Next stream then. Yeah. There is more. When I studied the site where Ishtola used flow, it appeared that not 2 but 3 beings had been affected. Yet unlike Ishtola and Thancred, there was no trail to follow. Our unknown third party was simply there and then not there. Now recall your visions of a vast crystal floating in a sea of ether. Though this too is but a theory, studies of gifted subjects suggest that when communing with Hydaelyn, we briefly leave our bodies behind. So let's consider the facts. 1. Hydaelyn interceded. 2. A third being was caught in Ishtola's flow and vanished without trace. And 3. Hydaelyn may have the capacity to summon the consciousness of gifted individuals to her side. You're implying, I take it, that Hydaelyn guided Minfilia into the compass of my magic, that she might summon her body and soul onto the ethereal sea. In which case we must needs continue to search there. For the blessing, the means to do so already exists. What? I speak of the Anti-Tower, a Charlayan construct conceived to provide scholars a vantage point over the ethereal sea. Though I know not where the entrance lies, we need only ask its last custodian, a contrary old crone who for another blessing refused to join the Exodus. Master Matoya was the keeper of the Anti-Tower? Of course she was. Now, of course it's clear we must petition her aid once again. Speak with Matoya. I'm gonna get as close to the dungeon as I physically can, just so that way we're waiting for as little time as possible by next stream. Wait, what? You sense the presence of a powerful mark? Is there a fudging hunt target somewhere? I'm not gonna do it though. Yeah, sounds like level 60 S rank that I won't kill, correct. And I won't kill it for 2 reasons. Yeah, 1, took fudging forever, and 2, I have recently learned of such things as hunt trains that wait for all of the hunting mark thingies to spawn, and then they just go kill one after the other, after the other, after the other. And you know what? I don't want to interrupt that. I don't want to ruin the hunt train. What a surprise. Well, what secrets have you come to extract from me this time? Though it pains me to admit your words strike close to the mark, we humbly ask that you grant us entry to the Anti-Tower, that we might use it to seek a friend who we believe has been transported to the Ethereal Sea. And who told you I could do such a thing, I wonder? Yashtola's like, my bad! They focus on A ranks. Oh, I see. It's not that the DC is dead, Harris. It's the fact that it's fudging Oceania and we just don't have as high a player base as the NA ones do. The tower was abandoned to its magical keepers 15 years ago. They have the run of the place now. If that is no deterrent to you, then by all means. Is that all? I felt sure you would seek to dissuade us from our course, given your role as custodian. Role? Hardly. The Forum foisted the title on me. During the Exodus, every entrance to the Anti-Tower was sealed save one. Oh, my role consists of making sure no one with ill intent sneaks through it. Such was the Forum's final order to me. Well, I can remove the wards now. Will you be going or not? We will, Master Matoya. We will do whatever it takes to find Minfilia. We'll see about that. You, Baldesian Girl, you're staying here with me. I need your help to restore the wards to their original state. Yeah, literally, Harris. I'm like, there's just a door. Just a door. The rest of you can go on the condition that you clean up the mess in the tower. If you encounter any unruly familiars, you'll attend to them. Those are my terms and I'll hear no argument. Sounds reasonable. It appears the mistress has spoken. Lead the way, Mimely. Okay, well, I'm going to call it a stream there because obviously it's dungeon time. So, thank you everybody for watching. We're going to see if there's anyone to give a little friendly raid to. And I will be hopping off like really quickly because my sister is leaving as well. She was staying for the weekend, but now she's going too. So I'm going to really quickly send a raid over to Varakti, who's playing Hunt Showdown. We're going to say hi to Varakti, give him your love and support and all sort of stuff. Thank you everybody for watching the stream. I hope you've enjoyed... I was going to say, I hope you've enjoyed streaming. That is not true. Top messages for subs, bottom messages for non-subs. Thank you everyone so much for stopping by, for watching, for hanging out. I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you as well to Yuki for following and for literally following me around in game 2. I appreciate it. And thank you for the items and just for being here, for being chill. I appreciate every last one of you. I will be back tomorrow after work. And I will also make the weekly schedule and post that in the Discord. So I'll head there. And see you all later. Take care, have fun, goodbye, and don't die. Oh, I will cry. Where's the raid button? There it is. Okay, bye!